What's going on, everybody? This is Josh for Prez 2032 here, just getting started with a replay of the first Assassin's Creed game. So, feel free to stick around and enjoy. Guess I'll try to be quiet during like cutscenes and dialogue and stuff, but otherwise during just playing the game, I will just be basically just kind of talking to myself because this is my first stream and I don't have any viewers right now at the moment. Oh, yep, I do have a completed save. I already 100% of the game, so this is kind of sad for me to be hitting the overwrite, but we'll hopefully go through this playthrough and 100% the game again. So yeah, that will include getting all 420 flags throughout all of the locations, as well as all of the Templars, and doing every single mission. So hope you enjoy.
I applied my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceived that this also was a chasing after wind. For in much wisdom is much grief. And he that increaseth knowledge, increaseth sorrow.
We've got a problem. I can't anchor him to the memory. Too much psychological trauma. He's rejecting the treatment, retreating.
Desmond, I need you to try and relax.
Let me try and stabilize him.
Focus. Listen to the sound of my voice. Recognize that what you're seeing isn't real. Just a picture of the past. It can't hurt you.
Damn it, it's not working.
Give it a moment, Miss Stillman. He'll adjust. The first time is never easy.
We're losing him.
That's enough, Miss Stillman.
We need to pull him out. Now.
All right, Desmond. We're going to try and bring you out now.
You okay?
I told you he'd be fine.
You bastards!
Now, I just saved your life.
Saved my life? You kidnapped me. You strapped me into that thing.
Animus. It's an animus.
I don't even know you people. Why are you doing this to me?
You have information we need, Mr. Miles.
Information? I'm a bartender, for Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
We know who you are. What you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play coy with me. There isn't time. You're an assassin. And whether you realize it or not, you've got something that my employers want. Locked away in that head of yours.
But I'm not an assassin. Not anymore.
Yes, your file indicated as much. Something about an escape. Most fortunate for us.
What do you want from me?
For you to do as you're told. The Animus will allow us to locate what we need. Once we have it, you'll be free to go.
I am not going back in there.
Then we'll induce a coma and continue our work. When we're done, you'll be left to die. Truth be told, the only reason you're still conscious is because this approach saves us time.
You're insane.
So what is it, Mr. Miles? Live or die? Lie down. A wise decision.
Whoa. Where am I?
You're inside the Animus.
Which is...
It's a projector that renders genetic memories in 3 dimensions.
genetic memory.
Seems you'll need a bit of a tutorial. Very well. We'll start simple. What is a memory, Mr. Miles?
It's the recollection of a past event.
Specific to the individual remembering the event.
Yeah, sure.
What if I told you that the human body not only housed an individual's memory, but the memories of his ancestors as well? Genetic memory, if you will. Migration, hibernation, reproduction. How do animals know when and where to go? What to do?
That's just animal instinct.
Now you're arguing semantics, Mr. Miles. Whatever you call it, the fact remains. These creatures hold knowledge absent the requisite first-hand experience. I've spent the past 30 years trying to understand why. I discovered something most fascinating. Our DNA functions as an archive. It contains not only genetic instructions passed down from previous generations, but memories as well. The memories of our ancestors.
And the Animus lets you decode and read these DNA files.
Precisely.
But there's a problem. This is the specific memory we're trying to access. Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws. You lack the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
Why?
It's your subconscious. It's resisting. We've found similar reactions among patients who undergo hypnosis to relive traumatic events. They can't jump directly into the specific memory. They need to be eased in. Even then, there can be problems.
So how do we fix it?
We find a memory you can synchronize with, and we move forward from there. You'll get used to it. This is the closest we can get, so it's where we'll have to start. I'm uploading the tutorial program now.
Warning. Data stream unstable. Attempting to restore synchronization. Hello, Subject 17. This tutorial has been prepared in order to better acclimate you to the Animus's control system. Instructions will follow shortly. The synchronization bar represents how in sync you are with your ancestors' memories. If you ever fall completely out of sync, the Animus will restore you to your last synchronized position. You are currently dangerously close to desynchronization. Please follow all forthcoming instructions in order to restore system stability. The Animus utilizes a puppeteering concept to control the actions of your ancestor. I'm loading subroutines to validate your body's adaptation to the Animus. We will begin by exploring the default actions of each input. While standing still, use the head button to observe your environment. Good. Now use your empty hand to walk through these jar carriers without causing them to drop what they're holding. Proceed to the marker to continue the synchronization process. Well done. The Animus differentiates between 2 fundamental actions: low profile and high profile. Low profile actions are socially acceptable. High profile actions are more action-oriented. Hold the high profile button to see how your heads-up display changes the context of the puppeteering inputs. Excellent. We will continue your synchronization process by testing some high-profile actions. Grab and throw this individual onto the marker by using the empty hand button in high profile. Good. Using your legs button in high profile will allow you to sprint. Sprinting is useful to escape from soldiers or to get closer to a fleeing target. However, be careful not to bump into anyone, for you can lose your balance and tumble to the ground. While sprinting, reach the marker before this man does. Well done. The Animus will also provide other important information. The social status icon gives you information on your social status. The different states will be explained in context soon. This icon appears when a soldier is looking at you. The yellow color means the soldier is either unaware or suspicious of who you are. To illustrate the change in awareness level, you will stealth assassinate this soldier. First, lock onto your target. Now, select your hidden blade. With your blade selected, walk up to the soldier and assassinate him by using your armed hand button.
Who's responsible for this?
The dead body has alerted the soldier and changed his awareness to informed, as represented by the red witness indicator. Aggressive actions or socially unacceptable behavior undertaken at this time will likely provoke an armed response. Provoke this soldier. Notice how the social status icon has changed to exposed. Use the ladder and try to break the line of sight.
You can run through! Where are you hiding?
Excellent. The line of sight has been broken. Now run into the roof garden to hide from the soldier. Good. Your social status indicates that you are hidden, but the soldier is still looking for you. Wait until your social status changes again.
To hell with this. I've better things to do.
Well done. The soldier has lost your track. You are now anonymous, and you can exit the hide spot. Excellent. Being anonymous will fill your synchronization bar and make your job as an assassin easier. There are different places which you can use to hide. However, you must always break the line of sight first, and then use a hide spot to vanish. Let us continue with a demonstration of Blend. Blend can be activated with the passive use of your legs. You can mimic a scholar and pass near soldiers without arousing suspicion. Use this to reach the marker behind the soldiers. Good. Now that you are fully synced, a new ability is available to you. Referred to as Eagle Vision, this sixth sense helped your ancestor understand the intentions of people around him. Well done. Remember, Eagle Vision will only be available once you are fully synced. Please note that following the Assassin's Creed, your ancestors' way of life will assist you with staying in sync. The Creed consists of 3 tenets. First, never hurt an innocent person. Second, always be discreet. Third, do not compromise the clan. Should you lose sync, you can restore synchronization by reliving key moments of your ancestor's life, or by respecting the Creed. You have successfully completed the tutorial. The most stable memory block will now be loaded.
Yeah, there's a lot of dialogue at the beginning of this, so that's why I haven't said much.
There must be another way. This one need not die.
An excellent kill. Fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn something.
Indeed. He'll teach you how to disregard everything the Masters taught us.
And how would you have done it?
I would not have drawn attention to us. I would not have taken the life of an innocent. What I would have done is follow the Creed.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Understand these words. It matters not how we complete our task, only that it's done.
But this is not the way
My way is better.
I will scout ahead. Try not to dishonor us further.
What is our mission? My brother would say nothing to me. Only that I should be honored to have been invited.
The Master believes the Templars have found something beneath the Temple Mount.
Treasure?
I do not know. All that matters is the Master considers it important. Else he would not have asked me to retrieve it.
Yeah, see, one cool thing about this section of the game here is just how it introduces you to parkour with the only real downside of failing is that you're just gonna have to climb back up the ladder and it's gonna take more time.
There! That must be the Ark.
The Ark of the Covenant?
Don't be silly. There's no such thing. It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Quiet! Someone's coming.
I want us through this gate before sunrise. The sooner we possess it, the sooner we can turn our attention to those jackals at Masyaf.
Robert de Sable. His life is mine.
No. We were asked to retrieve the treasure and deal with Robert only if necessary.
He stands between us and it. I'd say it's necessary.
Discretion, Altair!
You mean cowardice. That man is our greatest enemy, and here we have a chance to be rid of him.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the 3rd. Do not compromise the Brotherhood.
I am your superior, in both title and ability. You should know better than to question me.
Yeah, because arguing up on this thing with them right below, just arguing very loudly, it's totally not gonna cue them in. Alright. Let's go confront Robert.
Hold, Templars! You are not the only ones with business here.
Well, this explains my missing man. And what is it you want?
Blood.
You know not the things in which you meddle, assassin. I spare you only that you may return to your master and deliver a message. The Holy Land is lost to him and his. He should flee now while he has the chance. Stay, and all of you will die.
Men, to arms! Kill the assassins!
Yeah, so I actually created this channel like about 2 years ago during COVID, thinking that I was gonna stream
to a more recent one.
But then, and well, COVID ended up like not streaming at all. Every time I gamed, I just didn't feel like it.
Altair, you've returned.
Raouf.
It is good to see you unharmed. I trust your mission was a success.
Is the Master in his tower?
Yes, buried in his books as always. No doubt he expects you.
My thanks, brother.
Safety and peace, Altair.
On you as well.
Yeah, but I actually did end up trying out to start streaming with the first Mass Effect game, but happened to be having internet issues during that time. So it was like every 10 minutes or so my internet was cutting out, which is not ideal for trying to stream, having to restart every 10 minutes. So didn't get very far, and decided that I would just try again later once my internet was working, and never really did. Also never ended up finishing the first Mass Effect game, so I actually barely got through like the intro, so
he returns at last.
Abbas.
Where are the others? Did you ride ahead hoping to be the first one back? I know you are loath to share the glory. Silence is just another form of assent.
Have you nothing better to do?
I bring word from the Master. He waits for you in the library. Best hurry. No doubt you're eager to put your tongue to his boot.
Another word and I'll put my blade to your throat.
There'll be plenty of time for that later, brother.
But yeah, maybe I might get around to playing that on this as well if I keep streaming. Well, you know what? Shoot a message in the chat if you think I should play first Mass Effect game and stream that here.
It is an honor.
Let me know. Curious if you guys might prefer that over this. Also, check out that assassin symbol with the Masyaf logo in the middle.
The Master waits within.
Altair.
Master.
Come forward. Tell me of your mission. I trust you have recovered the Templar's treasure.
There was some trouble, Master. Robert de Sable was not alone.
When does our work ever go as expected? It's our ability to adapt that makes us who we are.
This time it was not enough.
What do you mean?
I have failed you.
The treasure?
Lost to us.
And Robert?
Escaped.
I send you, my best man, to complete a mission more important than any that has come before. And you return to me with nothing but apologies and excuses.
I did.
Do not speak! Not another word! This is not what I expected. We'll need to mount another force.
I swear to you I'll find him. I'll go in.
No! You'll do nothing. You've done enough. Where are Melik and Kadar?
Dead.
No! Not dead.
Melik?
I still live at least.
And your brother?
Gone. Because of you!
Robert threw me from the room. There was no way back. Nothing I could do.
Because you would not heed my warning! All of this could have been avoided! And my brother would still be alive! Your arrogance nearly cost us victory today.
Nearly?
I've what your favored failed to find. Here, take it. Though it seems I've returned with more than just their treasure.
Master, we are under attack. Robert de Sable lays siege to Masyaf's village.
So he seeks a battle. Very well. I'll not deny him. Go. Inform the others. The fortress must be prepared. As for you, Altair, our discussion will have to wait. You must make for the village. Destroy these invaders. Drive them from our home.
It will be done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Altair, it's good you've come. We need your help.
What's happened?
Templars. They attacked the village. Most of our people were able to get away. Most, but not all.
What do you need me to do?
Distract the Templars. Keep them occupied while I rescue those still trapped inside.
As you wish.
Don't need to run off the cliff there.
Out of my damn way! I found him! He's here! You're mine! Don't let him outrun you!
How is it?
Come on, get up. There we go.
You die here! You haven't won yet! I'm catching up to you! Your life ends now! Keep up with him! Don't let him get away! There! Come quickly! Don't let him get away! I can hear you breathing. I see him! He's over there! You're done for! Just give up!
See, yeah, I know a lot of people have complained about the counter kill making combat way too easy. And yeah, that is true, but part of honestly playing it through the very first time and even now, it's kind of like it's not like it feels I have an issue with it so of existing, more of it being just that it's the best method. Like if being more aggressive was more viable, then it'd be more fun, which is kind of why I like Brotherhood's combat a lot. But frankly, standing there waiting for them to attack
Break
you
off
is
the attack
just...
and return to Masya! Al-Mualim commands it!
Fast forwarding
Because it's
memory
most
to a more
viable.
recent one.
Altair, come. Al-Mualim's not done with us yet.
Where are we going?
Up there. We've a surprise plan for our guests. Just do as I do. It should become clear soon enough.
By the way, for any of you wondering, I am playing this on my Xbox One X. I've got, yeah, the 360 version through digital download, which has been enhanced.
Stand
for
on that platform, Altair.
the Xbox One X. Me. One of them sneeze there.
Heretic! Return what you have stolen from me!
You've no claim to it, Robert. Take yourself from here before I'm forced to thin your ranks further.
You play a dangerous game!
I assure you, this is no game.
So be it! Bring forth the hostage! Your village lays in ruins, and your stores are hardly endless. How long before your fortress crumbles from within? How disciplined will your men remain when the wells run dry and their food is gone?
My men do not fear death, Robert. They welcome it, and the rewards it brings.
Good. Then they shall have it all around.
Follow me, and do so without hesitation.
Show this fool knight what it is to have no fear. Go to God!
Oh, my leg! Oh, my leg!
Quiet, or the Templars will hear us.
That looks painful.
I'll stay behind and tend to him. You'll have to go ahead without us. The ropes there will bring you to a trap we've set. Go and release it. Rain death upon our enemies.
Yeah, supposedly it's enhanced for the Xbox One X, so... Don't need to jump off the ground there. So slow, so meticulous.
To a more recent one.
You did well to drive Robert from here. His force is broken. It shall be a long while before he troubles us again. Tell me, do you know why it is you are successful? You listened. Were it that you'd listened in Solomon's temple, Altair, all of this would have been avoided.
I did as I was asked.
No, You did as you pleased. Malik has told me of the arrogance you displayed, your disregard for our ways.
What are you doing?
There are rules. We are nothing if we do not abide by the Assassin's creed. 3 simple tenets, which you seem to forget. I will remind you. First and foremost, stay your blade.
From the flesh of an innocent. I know.
And stay your tongue, unless I give you leave to use it. If you are so familiar with this tenet, then why did you kill the old man inside the temple? He was innocent. He did not need to die. Your insolence knows no bounds. Make humble your heart, child, or I swear I'll tear it from you with my own hands. The second tenet is that which gives us strength. Hide in plain sight. Let the people mask you such that you become one with the crowd. Do you remember? Because as I hear it, you chose to expose yourself, drawing attention before you'd struck. The third and final tenet. The worst of all your betrayals. Never compromise the Brotherhood. Its meaning should be obvious. Your actions must never bring harm upon us, direct or indirect. Yet your selfish act beneath Jerusalem placed us all in danger. Worse still, you brought the enemy to our home. Every man we've lost today was lost because of you. I am sorry. Truly I am. But I cannot abide a traitor.
I am not a traitor.
Your actions indicate otherwise. And so you leave me no choice. Peace be upon you, Altair.
He's experiencing a far better adoption rate than the other subjects.
I'm still pulling him out. He's been in there way too long.
No, not yet. We're still so far from where we need to be.
We shouldn't risk it.
What's another hour or two?
Why don't we discuss this in the conference room? Give Desmond a minute to stretch his legs.
I really don't see the need.
Warren, please.
Fine.
Questioning my authority in front of the prisoner. There's a word for that. I believe it's called insubordination.
And I don't appreciate you trying to kill him. There's a word for that, too. I believe it's called stupid.
Lucy, this isn't my decision. I don't set the deadlines. But I'm smart enough not to challenge them. Do you want to wind up like Layla?
I know the accident has everyone on edge.
Which is why there's no time to coddle him.
If you push him too hard, he'll shut down. And then we'll have nothing.
We have nothing now.
But we will. You just need to have a little faith.
Fine. But I want you thinking of ways to improve his staying power. We can't afford to stop every time the man breaks a sweat. It's bad enough we have to traipse through all of these useless memories.
I'll do what I can.
Man, I can't even change my clothes.
Yeah, you know, must suck to wear the same thing every day. Says me, who basically alternates between the same 3 shirts every day. Hey, that is one thing that it's been a minute since I played the game that I forgot about, how with those glitches during the cutscenes really keeps you on your toes.
We're done for today, Mr. Miles. I suggest you return to your room and get some rest.
Can I talk to Lucy right now? Oh, he left. He's leaving. Alright, yep, there we go.
So you're really an assassin? Like Altair?
Yes and no.
What do you mean?
I was supposed to be one, but I ran away from the farm when I was 16.
Farm?
Yeah, that's what they called the place where I grew up. The farm. Like Messiah, I guess. Only not so, creepy. Just a small community in the middle of nowhere. About 30 of us, living, you know, off the grid.
Why?
Thought my parents were just crazy hippies, trying to stick it to the man, you know? My dad was always going on about our enemies, how they'd be looking for us, how we'd have to be prepared. No one ever came. Nothing ever happened.
Why'd you run away?
I could never leave the compound. You have any idea what it feels like being trapped in a place, knowing there was a whole world out there I'd never get to see?
Don't you miss your parents?
No. As far as I'm concerned, they weren't my parents. They were my wardens, and I was their prisoner.
It sounds like they only wanted to protect you.
With all that's happened, I don't know. I guess they were right.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dredge up the past.
It's alright. Gives me something to think about.
Try and get some sleep. We've got a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
Got a question for you before I turn in.
Sure.
How did they find me? I mean, I haven't been anywhere near another assassin for 10 years.
Use your real name?
Nope. Not before today.
Credit cards?
Cash only.
Telephone?
There's no one to call.
Driver's license?
Motorcycle. Guilty pleasure.
There's your answer. Photo, fingerprint.
This is a drug company. What does Abstergo have to do with the DMV?
Desmond, these guys are everywhere. I'm sorry, I really can't talk about it. Aren't you tired? Can't talk, gotta work.
Well, looks like she's not saying anything else. May as well go to bed.
Damn it, they locked the door.
What, do you think they're just gonna leave it unlocked for you? Alright, turn into bed.
Gotta say, that's a little creepy, Doc. Waking up to you standing over me. You been watching me sleep?
We're always watching you. Now get up. We've got a lot of work to do.
Ooh, wonder who I get to kill today.
Don't be so cavalier. Your ancestors almost had the right idea, Mr. Miles. If the deaths of a few people, evil people, no less, could save the lives of thousands more, well, it seems a small sacrifice.
What do you mean, almost?
They didn't go far enough. To use a rather tired analogy, corruption is no different than cancer. Cut out the tumors, but fail to treat the source and, well, you're buying time at best. There's no true change to be had without comprehensive, systemic intervention.
Chemo for the masses.
Education. Re-education, to be more precise. But it's not easy, and it doesn't always take.
Let me guess. You've got a better solution. What is it then?
Now that would be telling.
Can I say anything to Lucy? Doesn't look like it. Can I go talk to you?
I need you to sit down on the Animus.
Alright, alright. Yeah, you're not very chatty today. At least not from your boss.
When you are exposed, tackle people who are in your way to maintain momentum, and utilize your sprint ability when the path is clear.
I am alive. But I saw you stab me. Felt death's embrace.
You saw what I wanted you to see, and then you slept the sleep of the dead, of the womb, that you might awake and be reborn.
To what end?
Do you remember, Altair, what it is the assassin fight for?
Peace. In all things.
Yes, in all things. It is not enough to end the violence one man commits upon another. It refers to peace within as well. You cannot have one without the other.
So it is said.
So it is! But you, my son, have not found inner peace. It manifests in ugly ways. You are arrogant and overconfident.
Were you not the one to say that nothing is true and everything is permitted?
You do not understand the true meaning of the phrase, my child. It does not grant you the freedom to do as you wish. It is a knowledge meant to guide your senses. It expects a wisdom you clearly lack.
Then what is to become of me?
I should kill you for the pain you've brought upon us. Malik thinks it only fair. Your life in exchange for his brother's. But this would be a waste of my time and your talents. You'll see you have been stripped of your possessions. Your rank as well. You are a novice. A child once more. As you were on the day you first joined our order. I am offering you a chance at redemption. You'll earn your way back into the Brotherhood.
I assume you've something planned.
First, you must prove to me you remember how to be an assassin.
So you'd have me take a life?
No. Not yet, at least. For now, you're to become a student once again.
There is no need for this.
Others tracked your targets for you, but no more. From today on, you will track them yourself.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
Then tell me what it is that I must do.
We have been betrayed. Someone was assisting Robert de Sable, one of our own. You must find him and bring him here for questioning.
What can you tell me of the traitor?
Ah, but that's just it. I've given you all I will. The rest is up to you.
Yes, ability lost. Somehow he can take away the skills that he has learned over all this time. But yeah, here I am playing through Assassin's Creed. Hopefully maybe I'll stream through the whole series.
Safety and peace, Altair.
You're in my way.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. Remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assassiyun have many tools at their disposal.
Yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence to intimidate.
Good, you remember.
So you'd have me walk amongst the others and learn what I can about the traitor?
Yes. Begin by going to the village market. That's where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
That's not the way it works. Now go. And remember, begin your search in the village market.
Ah, there we go. Got a nice little icon there of where to go. There is something beautifully simplistic about this game. It's like, yeah, it's kind of bare bones, but it knew what it was trying to be. Focusing on portraying that assassin fantasy. Sneaking about, stalking your prey, gathering information. Oh, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Just
I know what I saw. Masoon opened the gate. He let the Templars in.
Then you must tell Al-Mualim.
I can't. Masoon did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress helped him.
What makes you say this?
He exchanges letters with someone inside. The basket weaver carries them for him.
That's no reason to stay silent.
Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack. I suspect it held the order to open the gate.
Then speak to the weaver. He can name Masoon's accomplice.
He's disappeared. Hiding for fear of being dragged into this.
Probably inside one of his own baskets.
Alright, let's go find that basket weaver. But just even stuff like that where lets you where you just come up.
Why is he doing that? Please, just one. We lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
Is this about the letter?
What letter?
The letter you received when I got here. Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see what I can do, but please, I need to be alone right now. Come back later.
As you wish.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend to be a scholar over here because there's totally scholars here inside. Then even if I come in over here, say There we go. Yep. Brother, I fear our plans have been discovered, and we can no longer meet. Best you disappear before Al-Mualim's men find you. They must not learn of my betrayal, or everything we've worked for will be undone. I've left some coin for you near the dead cypress tree. Take it and head for Damascus. Lose yourself amongst the people there. When things have settled, I'll contact you again. As for I cannot leave here, knowing Al-Mualim continues to deny the freedom of these people. A new world is coming, one without war, without fear or pain. So I must help them any way I can. You'll probably believe me foolish, but I must remain in Masyaf. I'll be near the center of the village on the stage, calling out to my brothers and sisters. Maybe I can make them listen. Maybe I can make them understand. May the Father of Understanding guide you. All this, and even just with like that, you've got like this thing, like that's why we're now going to the cypress tree, but it's like such easy stuff to miss, but they actually like went through the time to write out the letter they pickpocketed.
Soon all your eyes will be opened to the truth. We stand upon the threshold between this world and a new one, a better place where all might live as equals. But men like Al-Mualim would see this dream destroyed. Today's attack was but the first, and more will follow unless you repent. Give up your wicked ways. Rise up against the madman of Masyaf. See through his lies.
Funny how he immediately goes and walks to a place where nobody else can see.
You made a great mistake.
Hello. Oh, I can't counter.
Enough! I yield! I yield!
Speak quickly then. I've no interest in your games. Why did you betray us? And who do you serve?
We serve the Templars. You should too. Their cause is just.
We?
Jamal. He told me of their plans. Asked me to open the gate.
You betrayed us. We, who called you brother and kept you safe from harm.
I did what I believed was right. And if you must kill me for it, so be it. I am not afraid to die.
Your fate is not for me to decide. It's Al-Mualim who will judge.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
You stand accused of betraying our Brotherhood and opening the way for our enemies. How do you answer to these charges?
I deny nothing. I'm proud of what I did. My only regret is that they failed.
I offer you a chance to repent, to renounce the evil in your heart.
It is not evil in my heart, but truth. I will not repent.
Then you will die. You did well, Altair, and have earned the right to carry a blade once more.
What will become of the one who helped him?
It remains to be seen. Some do ill out of ignorance or fear. These men can be saved. Others suffer from corrupted wills, their minds poisoned and twisted. These men must be destroyed. Soon enough, we'll know what sort of man Jamal is.
I've passed your test then. What now?
Oh, my child. We've only just begun. I hold here a list. 9 names adorn it. 9 men who need to die. They are plague bringers, war makers. Their power and influence corrupts the land and ensures the Crusades continue. You will find them. Kill them. In doing so, you'll sow the seeds of peace, both for the region and for yourself. In this way, you might be redeemed.
9 lives in exchange for mine.
A most generous offer, I think. Have you any questions?
Only where I need begin.
Very well. Ride for Damas. Seek out the black market merchant named Tamir. Let him be the first to fall. Be sure to visit the city's assassin bureau when you arrive. I'll dispatch a bird to inform the Rafik of your arrival. Speak with him. You'll find he has much to offer.
If you believe it best.
I do. Besides, you cannot begin your mission without his consent.
What nonsense is this? I don't need his permission. It's a waste of time.
It's the price you pay for the mistakes you've made. You answer not only to me, but all the Brotherhood as well now.
So be it.
Take your equipment and go. Prove that you are not yet lost to us.
Dude's just laying there on the ground dead still. And I actually noticed, like, in earlier cutscenes, you can see that Altair, like, doesn't have all of his finger. What? And even in that, you can see that it's like, instead of being like a whole thing, it's like he's just got that going on. Let's go practice with the sword in the courtyard.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield a blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect. The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight.
I'll have your head!
You must be busy. I understand.
You know, I'm not actually sure exactly what type of sword fighting they do in this. That's something I just thought of, because it's not going to be fencing, and definitely not going to be like Kenjutsu, like fighting with the katana, but it's not necessarily, yeah, it's not two-handed sword fighting. This is a one-handed sword that he's carrying, though. I'll have to look that up. Hopefully that'll give me something to talk about next time. Yes, let's grab, oh, come on. Let's grab the nice black robes. Get a nice contrast between the white robes.
Yeah!
Yes, gallop off into the mountains. Or I guess, in the mountain, out of the mountains. because
You
Masyaf
can
is
use
a
stealth
mountain
kills
fortress.
to create a distraction by throwing a knife, pushing somebody off a roof, or performing a stealth.
Stealth what? I wonder how many times that guard sees other assassins just running up and climbing this building, huh? Like, if all these guys are basically parkour masters, then it's gotta be just standard occurrence. So yeah, assassin just like rides his horse down and pops up to go climb the roof. But then that kind of begs the question, though, is if you use the leap of faith to get down, and like, you know, at the very beginning there's the one guy, oh good horsey, there's one guy who like breaks his leg and really screws it up right at the beginning. So how many of them just come and, you know, crack their leg? Let's go hit that few points. Yes, random soldiers. Yep, we're just going to walk nice and slowly. And if you're playing without a little mini-map, there's a nice little thing there letting you know Damascus is off to the left to the east, or Akka is off over there. Yeah, just charge, knock over those people. Nobody cares about them, right? And just in case you weren't sure, Damascus is definitely this way. It's a lot of soldiers. Let's go the way that the soldiers are not. And then we get to just be all nice and stealthy like. There's our viewpoint up ahead. Soldiers near here. There are some soldiers. So let's try to be all inconspicuous like. It doesn't even notice I walk. And you're dead, buddy. So does that count as... Now, apparently that doesn't break the tenet of staying my blade from the flesh of the innocent. I mean, as he's a soldier, he's just not innocent then? I don't know. Here we go, climb, climb, climb. you know, this series had actually got me interested in doing like parkour and stuff in real life, and back, well, we're actually talking 5 years ago. Yeah, no, actually, no, we're talking like 5.5 years ago, because it would have been like the very end of 2016 whenever I decided to start to learn parkour. Is my horsey coming? Here, horsey, horsey. Yeah, what's up with that sword? And it's like, obviously you had like the Sword of Altair. Nope, there's a horsey. Oh boy. Good thing the horse is a fast runner. They can just run away. And I can dismount and hop in that hay bale.
Whoa.
That was not very nice.
Please, don't do that again.
Oops, my bad. Alright, let's double check my map. Yep, see, so I got all the way down. Oh. All the way down, and then I can go out. Yep, because apparently a guy riding a horse, like, faster than very slowly walking is suspicious. Like, I ride a horse this fast, and okay. Or, well, I guess I ride a horse this fast. It's not automatically suspicious, I guess. I don't remember what the rules of this game are. Yeah, I started doing like parkour and free running back then. Part of it was something. A lot of fun. Then you go over here. Oh. Not get caught. Damascus is this way, but Jerusalem will be that way. Well, we want to go to Damascus. Yep, I'm just a normal guy in a white robe wearing a black horse. Nothing to see here. Trotting along, no big deal. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, so we're gonna skip the flags right now, and because the way whenever I actually go for the flags, I can keep track of. I can actually like know which flags I got and didn't get, instead of like having to revisit places multiple times. This part always was kind of boring, but can appreciate it where it's not about being flashy, it's about slow and calculated. Hiding in plain sight. Yeah, but I got decent at parkour and stuff. I actually got a YouTube channel with me and some of my friends doing parkour. Called ourselves the Free Running Pirates. And probably wondering why pirates, where'd that come from? Well, see, back ago when I was little, I watched this thing called VeggieTales. And in VeggieTales, they had this group of pirates. But of course, because VeggieTales is little kids and stuff, none of the pirates did like your standard piratey things of, you know, pillaging. Well, pillaging and plundering is more Vikings, but like killing, stealing, everything else. So that's where, because they wouldn't do any of the standard, you know, pirate stuff, they were then just the pirates who didn't do anything, and had their whole song, "We are the pirates who don't do anything." So that way they were pirates, but didn't do any of like the awful stuff that pirates did back in history. And because lines of the song are like, "We are the pirates who don't do anything. We just stay at home and lie around. And if you ask us to do anything, we'll just tell you we don't do anything." And being the comedian that I am, I was like, oh, you know, it would be absolutely hilarious if I took like a bunch of video clips of me and my friends doing like parkour and everything, and then went, wow, I just realized like how dark it's starting to get in here. 1 second. 2. Let's just add on some light. Hopefully you can see me a little bit better now. Not gonna be quite as dark anymore. But yeah, I thought it'd be hilarious to put all the videos of us like doing all these like crazy like flips and jumping off of stuff, and I was like, you know, what if I like took that but played the song of "We are the pirates who don't do anything" over the top of that. So I went and created the video, because it's like, yeah, the song is all about how we don't do anything, and yet here's this video about us. Oh, don't want to alert any of those guys. Nice and easy. That is a Templar. I'm not sure who is supposedly aware of me. There we go. Well, way up here nobody's aware of me. Yeah, and so I'd made the video, and I was like, alright, well, or not necessarily the pirates who don't do anything. So, kept the pirate thing, we're the free running pirates. And like Googled it, searched it everywhere. Nobody else called themselves the free running pirates. So I was like, sweet, name's open for grabs. Created the YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook page, Twitter. Let's see, I think I even created a Snapchat for it. Just to try to solidify the name everywhere. It's even my alternate Xbox account. Oh yeah, because, you know, for creating YouTube channel. Created a whole Gmail account for it. And everything, just a whole Google account, so used the Google info. Excuse me, Mr. Guard. Yep, I'm just a scholar. Going about scholarly business. Definitely not an assassin on assassin business. Oh, yeah, but use that email and set up even like a Microsoft account for Running Pirates. So it's like my alternate Xbox account if I'm ever playing on an alternate account, is even the Free Running Pirates. Just went and set that up everywhere. Man, it already just like starts to like cue you in to all of this. Nope, there's my horse trying to catch up.
Use the action
But, like, already
to gather information about your surroundings.
It already goes and like hello, horse. And goes and starts playing the Masked soundtrack. Yeah, we're just gonna snap a quick screenshot of that. And those guards aren't just concerned with me, right? Of course.
Whoa.
There looks like a scholar. Need some help.
Don't hurt me, please!
You follow a false god.
Don't
You
move.
think your god
I
cares
need
what
help.
happens to you?
Please, anyone!
Alarislik.
I'll have your head!
Infidel die!
There we go. Yeah, it's gonna make so noise.
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Oh, you're welcome, I guess.
This is an ill omen.
And then all these scholars just, you know, walk out of nowhere.
There's a murderer loose.
I've got what you need. I'm sure of it. Take a look. See if I'm not right. You've come to the right place. There's no better merchant than I. You'll not find better items anywhere else.
Come on, come on. I've much to sell.
You there. Yes, you. Come.
What do you think about this game, like, getting a remake or remaster? I mean, people have been talking about that for a long time, and you know, there was rumors about it. I guess think back at the beginning of the year, because there was like a random update for the 360 version, and it's kind of like, why is Ubisoft updating this game after years? What is it now? It came out 2007. So yeah, 15 years. Or well, I guess then it was 14. But so what's Ubisoft doing updating this game after Nears. Ooh, eagles.
Are you quite done?
Attracting attention to yourself isn't wise.
You there! Yes, you! Come! See what
Good day, my friend. If there's anything I can help you with, anything at all, do not... You, sir, you look like you need something. You'll find it here, I'm sure of it.
What is it?
Tired of never finding anything useful at the other merchants.
You're the right place. There's no better merchant than I. I've got what you need. I'm sure of it. Take a look. See if I'm not right.
Why would you do that?
You there. Yes, you. Come. See what I can offer.
I have many things, many things.
English king and
You
his
are
infidel
wise,
army.
which is why
They
you
leave
come to
horrors
me.
in their wake. Al-Hadin rides to meet him, that these further attacks might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, find favor with us, that he may grant us victory.
And then you get the first clip of the whole city. Yeah, but it was kind of like, what are they doing updating a game after all this time? It's got to be where they're trying to do something somehow for all of for like doing a remaster of this. Let's see, can I come up and stab him real quick? Oof.
I will end your life.
Not having counter kill. Ooh, what are you doing, buddy? Get up here. Block here. And canonically. Altair. Never actually even got hit. Ugh. There's something satisfying whenever the guys are just like still on the ground and you can just go up and stab them.
Is that the last of them?
Screaming.
I hope so.
Where is the one responsible?
Best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon, either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it.
Well, that's like super convenient. The guy walks up asking who's the one responsible, right as I'm just like, you know, just talking to a scholar. He's probably just like, oh, what? Yeah, oh, what? There's just a couple scholars talking to each other. Oops, well, that's gonna draw some attention. Excuse me, yep, I'm gonna watch where I'm going now.
I've decided to reduce that will cost you your life.
Someone do something. Please, help me.
Make room. You are.
See, this is what I mean about the counter kill being the most viable method of beating.
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owe you my freedoms.
Who saw what happened here? How did this happen?
Winning in a fight is because, yeah, all of a sudden you...
Who's responsible for this? There!
Oh, alright.
You cannot run forever! You can't hide from me! There he is! You will not get away from me!
Come on. Climb on, Altair. Climb
I'll
on.
get you! Where are you hiding? I'll take you down!
Oh, okay. Oof. Alright.
Filthy heretic! You're mine! Take him down! Where is he?
There we go. Now we can hide. Because apparently the guy saw me through that.
Let's head back. He just disappeared.
But, yeah, it's like, right now you actually gotta be aggressive and stuff, but then once you get the counter kill, all that just immediately goes right out the window.
Tamir drove a caravan in those days between Damascus and Jerusalem, but recent business had been poor. It seemed there were none in Jerusalem who wanted what he had. Fruits and vegetables.
Then yeah, all you gotta
from
do is
nearby farms.
you just win every fight by just sitting there,
And so
pushing
Tamir left,
the button,
riding north and wondering what would become of his
waiting
supplies.
for them to come. And so that's where it's like, yeah, I actually really liked it when they introduced the kill streak system later on, because
Intended otherwise. And so Tamir left, riding north and wondering what would become of his supplies. For soon,
so with the kill streak system, you're able to actually be like aggressive pretty reasonably.
But fate intended otherwise.
Alright, where are we going to get there? Yeah, because, yes, technically we were told to investigate at the bureau first, or go to the bureau first.
And when the battle was finished, the Saracen leader saw to it that the merchant was repaid 1,000 times. None know the man better than I.
Die, thief!
Altair, it is good to see you, and in one piece.
You as well, friend.
I am sorry for your troubles.
Think nothing of it.
A few of your brothers were here earlier, in fact. Oof, if you'd heard the things they said, I'm certain you'd have slain them where they stood.
It's quite all right.
Yes, you've never been one for the creed, have you?
Is that all?
I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget myself. What business brings you to the Mass?
A man named Tamir. Al-Mualim takes issue with the work he does. I meant to end it. Now tell me where to find him.
Surely you remember how to track an enemy.
Of course. Learn where he will be and when. But that sort of work is best left for... I understand.
Go and search the city, determine what he's planning and where he works. Preparation makes the victor.
What can you tell me of him?
Tamir makes his living as a black market merchant, so the Souk district should be your destination. I would suggest you seek out the following places. A small souk northeast of here, the madrasa to our east, and in the gardens north of this bureau. Focus on these places and he should become well known to you.
I assume you want me to return to you when this is done.
Yes. Come back to me. I'll give you Al-Mualim's marker and you'll give us Tamir's life.
As you wish.
Remember, Altair, if you find yourself in trouble and the city turned against you, return to the bureau. I can shelter you from the storm. Be warned though, if your enemies are too close, my door will remain closed until you've lost them. Do you understand?
Yes. To bring the enemy inside would compromise the Brotherhood.
Very well. Off you go.
So here's what I'm wondering. Is there, like, okay, I guess. Nope, definitely no door. Yeah, like, the only door is up through there. Interesting. Interesting setup for a building. Memory. Alright, everyone. Well, thank you. Well, I guess thank you for anyone who finds this stream anywhere and decides to watch it afterwards. Like, thanks for taking the time out of your day to... I'm gonna log off for now. Thanks if you take the time to watch this. I guess I will, hopefully, whenever I start my next stream, yeah, maybe keep talking about possible, like, remake or remaster of the first Assassin's Creed, and keep going with Memory Block 2. And I'll see if maybe I can find a way to upload this to YouTube as well, get it on my gaming channel there, Joshua Prez 2342. But then until next time, I am signing off, so see you later and have a great rest of your day.